Hey, what's up, y'all? My name is Timotheus Gordon, but call me TJ or Pharaoh if you like also. And I'm currently a grad student, autistic writer slash poet, blogger, and a super sports fan, especially American football. More so the NFL, but I like college football too. So, for a warning, since I'm autistic, my voice is not the greatest, so if y'all can't hear me or understand me, just let me know. I'll re-record or clarify or whatever. But otherwise, here we go. So this weekend is about to be the Pro Bowl weekend. And for the past couple of weeks, I've been hearing this one name, Tebow. Now, sometime earlier this week or last week, on First Take, I heard Skip Bayless, which is pretty much you calling me the Tim Tebow's boyfriend or a Tim Tebow super fan, depending on your tolerance level or whatever, or depending on how much you love or can't stand Tim Tebow. But anyhow, Bayless had the nerve to say on the air, did Tebow get snubbed in the Pro Bowl voting? And let's set the record straight right now. Number one, I understand that Tim Tebow had a great season, a good season rather, as a second-year quarterback. I mean, you talking about a guy who was the number 4 quarterback in training camp, then became a backup again, and eventually, after pretty much giving up on Kyle Orton and trading him or pretty much getting rid of him rather, he becomes the number 1 man. And what happened? I mean, he was 7-2. Plus, add that 1 win during the wild card playoffs, he's actually 8-2. And pretty much half of his, I want to say most of his games he won were 4-quarter comebacks. And what amazes me even more is how in the world can you play so poorly the first 3 quarters, then come back and just control the game and win it just like that? Help me out, guys. I need to figure that one out. So, in that sense, he had a magical season. Does it let ride to Tebow Mania? But here's the problem with the Tim Tebow thing. People think I hate on Tim Tebow because he's a man of God. Quite honestly, I love Tim Tebow. He has a great personality. I mean, everybody loves to hang out with him, to talk to him, just to be around him. I mean, he's just a nice person to be around with, and he seems like he is a disciple of God. So those are traits I would not hate. I mean, I will want to be more like Tim Tebow as far as his personality. And with his personality, it seems like his personality is close to Christ. So, but as far as him, I mean, even him as an athlete, he's a great athlete. He can run. he could pass. He's definitely good in the option formation. I mean, if you put him as a wide receiver, I mean, he can catch passes too, and he's pretty fast. I mean, if I was to draft him, I would have fun using Tim Tebow as a wide receiver. I could put him at running back, fullback, tight end, pretty much any offensive skill position. Heck, I even put him in the Wildcat. He's that good of an athlete. But is he a good QB? Of course not. That's why he's not a Pro Bowler, ladies and gentlemen. He's not good of a quarterback. Mechanics? No. I just don't like his mechanics. And also, consider the fact that he pretty much a Vince Young, a white Vince Young. He knows how to play. He knows how to make plays with his feet. But that's another topic, because comparing him to Vince Young becomes like more of a race issue with what it is to be a white quarterback and what it is to be a black quarterback. But like I said, that'll be a later discussion, because that's a whole different thing. But Tim Tebow just don't have the QB talent. He has the drive to win, but not like the skills needed to be a successful quarterback in this league. That's the first thing. Secondly, the reason why he's not a Pro Bowler, look at his record this year. 8-2. Impressive record for a second-year starter. And yes, I'm adding the playoff win too against the Steelers. But he only beat two good teams. The Chicago Bears by, I want to say by fluke. It was a fluke to me. And he also beat the Steelers fair and square. Even if the Steelers defense was like less than 100% because of injuries to Casey Hampton and the problem with Clark's sickle cell in high altitudes. The rest of the teams he beat, they suck. They either like what, 9-7 or below that. He pretty much just won against mediocre teams, and that's not a good showing. If you want to be a Pro Bowl quarterback just by winning alone, at least beat most of the good teams or be competitive against the good teams like the Patriots. Number 3, let's look at his stats, shall we? Okay, I just had you to. Okay. According to his 2011 stats, and correction, he won 7 games and lost 4. So forgive me for the forgive me for the inaccurate information that I stated earlier. But statistically, he had a 47% completion, about 1,800 yards passing, 12 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, and a QB rating of about 73. And let's also throw in there, he fumbled 31 times while rushing, and also had the fact he ran for 6 touchdowns. To me, that's okay. That's kind of mediocre. That probably gets you Rookie of the Year if you're a rookie quarterback. But for a second year quarterback, that won't cut it. I mean, you can make I know you want to make the argument that Big Sean should not have deserved a Pro Bowl. Like in 09 or even 06. But statistically, he was alright. And he won games against like playoff contenders. Tebow, from what I told you, his stats is pedestrian at best. And that's not even that's like most of a backup's quarterback stats. Unacceptable for Pro Bowl voters. So there you have it. My reasons why Tebow is not going to the Pro Bowl, and he should not go to the Pro Bowl this year. Maybe next year, if he improves on his mechanics and knows how to be a quarterback, then give him a Pro Bowl. But otherwise, sorry Tim, no Pro Bowl. And I know Skip is crying right now. But that's all I have for today. Thank you for hearing my rambling. And I hope y'all have a good Friday. Enjoy yourselves and be safe. Peace.